What's up, dudes? How's it going today? dakblake here. Today, we're looking at the new game for Harvey. That's right. We have played Bloodmoney just recently, and that game was just mind-blowingly unique. It was different. It was, cringy. It made you feel things. And now, we have a brand new game on the horizon. The developer has posted so much about this new game, and we're going to talk about it today. We're going to look for secrets. We're going to find things, prepare for this new news episode. Like I always say, we always find something. I'm always like looking through all the little files. I'm looking at the pictures. I find things. So, let's just start reading. It says the sequel to Bloodmoney, Human Expenditure Program, is officially in development. The truth about Harvey and his booth, the truth behind everything, all will be revealed. But first, Harvey needs to be taken care of. Prepare. Oh my gosh, it feels intense. So I think this is what the game is gonna look like. Look at this. It says Harvey Harvington and his precious little life. Oh man. This is gonna get really dark, huh? First thing I notice is like, dude, look at his jawline. It has changed completely. Dude, Harvey is just trying to shape his jaw. He's looks maxing. You ever think Harvey would just be like, gotta focus. Harvey, more like hard V chin. I don't know. Okay, I gotta focus. It says here, you've got your meters to keep an eye right over there. Food and mood should be easy enough. Oh man, so this is kind of like one of those games where you have to take care of like an NPC, It seems here like we have like the food, the games, the sleep, the entertainment. It almost reminds me of like back in the day when you had like the, almost like the poo, where we had to like take care of like this like pet. But now I guess Harvey is kind of like a pet. Oh, but if you look over here, there's money. You have to earn money. And then I think as we go, oh my gosh, this is like the game. No, where's my eye? What is happening to me? So I guess, and we can earn money. It says 25,000. So it's just as dark as the original game. And oh, what is this? It says, Toby, when is dad coming back? And I think this is his wife and kid. Why? Why does it make me feel bad? He's just a cartoon character in a video game. We gave him so much backstory. It makes you just think, I got the good ending first though. I was good. But as you play, it just makes you be like, ugh. It's like, why did we have to do all those things? Why did we do them? I know some of you are already sitting there, you're just eating your food, you're like, no. You did it, dakblake, not me. Yeah, no, I didn't do it. It was evil, dakblake. It was dark, Blake. Hold on. You see my cloak of evil? Not a towel. It's a cloak of evil. You see now.
Now we're evil, dakblake. More pain, please.
Okay, and then this is one of the next images. It says that we have $26,000, which, that's nice. That's more than we needed for our operation. But I think we're playing as a different character because it says, you always have my best interests in mind on me. That's what I love most about you. I think that's his wife. Yeah, it says, fun fact, the son is named Toby and the wife is named Eunmi. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It says she's Korean American. Could be Yeonmi, maybe? I don't know. Wait a minute. You know what I just realized? Hold on. She's playing the game. She's the one controlling him. I don't know. Maybe that's a twist. Maybe it's something we should notice here. I also noticed in the beginning here, we have a little Easter egg to beat you, Mike. That's really cool in the background. Oh man, I can't wait to see like what all the secrets are in this game. Is there gonna be endings? I mean, there's gotta be endings, right? So this next one, it says a quick 10-minute doodle of what I imagine Harvey's wife and son to look like. I don't know how to draw kids. Then you see him there. Look at him. He's so happy. It just makes you feel even worse because of what we've done in the original game, Bloodmoney. So this is Eunmi or Yeonmi. I don't know how to pronounce it right. Hopefully I can figure it out, but that's his wife there. And she's got like that like similar pink hair. I don't think that's his original hair color too. So Harvey, I think, has black hair normally because we saw that in the normal ending. The normal ending, he had the eye patch, his like black hair, everything, all the life was drained out of him. I wonder if there's gonna be a story where like Toby here, he's gonna come back, he's gonna rise up and defeat us. He even posted this one. He aged 30 years in 1 year. Oh, so yeah, like this is the original round face. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's familiar to me, but I like the round face. But man, he has sharp jawline now. Look at that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? I feel like almost though, like the rounded face makes him look a little bit more innocent. Like it makes you feel even worse. Whereas like the sharper jawline, it makes it feel like he can almost take it. He's like you can't hurt me. Yeah, even when you kind of look closer, there's a lot more detail in this new like depiction of Harvey. I mean, even the shading, the shadows, the lines. I think his eyes are the same, right? But the eyebrows even are like, they're just more like fluffy. It almost looks like Harvey and his older brother, kind of. Harvey and Garvey. Yeah. Well, it's not even funny. All right, so to continue further, we have a game here. I think this is what we could possibly play in this new, what is it, Human Expenditure Program. We're gonna have to entertain Harvey, right? I think that's what it is. And then maybe with that, we like earn money. So there's a little demo. So you click that button. It says, welcome to Whack-A-Harvey. Wait, hold on. I want to read that. Press the arrow keys to bash the corresponding Harvey with a hammer. Try to get as many as you can in 30 seconds. Oh man, see? It's making it just forget that he's an NPC, you know? Does he feel pain? Maybe he does. You know, after the game, he's gonna be like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? The game is so crazy with infusing like the reality of a player playing a game in this meta concept of like, would hurting an in-game character like be moral, you know? Do NPCs have feelings? Here, so let's watch this. Let's see. I wonder if there's anything to be seen here other than just Harvey getting smashed. Oh my gosh. You know, kind of has a beat to it a little bit. Hold on. I already imagined the comments again. Dakblake seeing Harvey get smashed. Also Dakblake just dancing. It's got a beat. Okay, well, let's see. He did a little juke move. He's like, okay. So they're very simple mini games. I don't think, man, it seems really hard to lose this, right? I wonder if there's gonna be advancing games that are even harder, or if it's just supposed to be simple. It says you hit 49 Harveys, great job. Wait, mood points, I see it. It says mood points gained 24. Oh, then see, what does that mean? Does that mean that you have to, so playing that game, Harvey, Harvey liked that? He was like,
that was rather extravagant, no?
So is that his mood? He's happy now. I think that's his food, his mood and food. And yeah, it's supposed to represent like a little computer game as well, because there's like a little X out window. And as we progress, we see this. What is this? So this looks insane. I think this was released before Bloodmoney even came out. So this may have been something that was almost tying into the original game. But it says, look what you've done, look what you've done, look what you've done, over and over again. And you got just like this really distorted and upside down Harvey. This looks like what happens when he grabs you, right? And he's like, you better click, right? I don't know, that's what it feels like. Could there be a way in this like new game where you like glitch him out? You know, you break the simulation and he just starts like feeling feelings. I don't know how the take of the game is gonna be. Yeah, like, is it gonna start with him just being like, hi, I am your virtual pet, you know? And then later he's like, hey, you know, actually I do feel that. That was weird. I feel that. Please stop. And then you just continue and continue and he just goes more and more insane. That would be insane. You see, I remember playing like the first ever simulators I got in my phone as a kid was like Talking Ben, Talking Tom. That's kind of like what this is almost, where you like, you take care of them. I think even like the Pooh game, you know, where you like take care of this virtual pet, you feed them, you kind of decide things, but also there was always like a mode where you could like tap their face and be like, coo, 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 coo. And it's like, did that make them feel it, you know? Oh man, and it's this Bloodmoney fact. I never thought anyone would actually want to get the good ending, which is why it has no CG or music. I did the good ending first. It literally took me like almost an hour. I think it was 50 minutes of just clicking. Also, everybody was like, why don't you just get an auto clicker? I don't think you could. I was clicking fast and it wasn't even registering that fast. Like I was clicking faster than it was actually going up in points. And every what is it, 100 points, Harvey comes in, he's like, hey, don't stop clicking, or and he just stops you. It still takes forever no matter what. So how do you think his wife and kids are gonna play into this new story? It feels really weird because I do think some of the tweets are like, get your very own Harvey Harvington today, right? But then it seemed like Unmi was playing the game, or the fact that like Toby was like, when's dad getting home? Which is weird because it's like this meta thing of like, is he in the computer? Is he a game? Is he real? I mean, he has a son, and Toby is like, when's dad coming home? Right? It says, when is dad coming back? And there she is sitting there. But what does this mean? The truth about Harvey and his booth, the truth behind everything, all will be revealed. There's something more sinister going on. There's some reason why Harvey was just giving out money, you know, right? It's not just like, oh, I'm being so kind, you know, tap my face and here's some money. It almost feels like he was almost forced to be there. Like, imagine if he was just locked to the booth and was told like, hey, you need to be here for set amount of hours, and anytime somebody interacts with you, you give out this money and you're not allowed to leave. So what if it's like the entire time he's just trying to be as nice as possible so someone doesn't take advantage of that, you know, situation? But that's what the player does. They see an opportunity, you hurt them, you get more money. And it's like the idea of how corrupt I guess people could be. Imagine if we did like a little mini mod to the game where we like could pay like 25,000 and like unlock a key. And it's like when we try to unlock it, he's like, wait, I can't leave, can I? You know, like he's thinking that he's gonna be followed, or that the key is like, where did you get that? What if we made our own little mini fan story? If you could write your own like fan story of like unlocking a key, what would it be? You guys should think of it in the comments. We'll see who has like the best story, and maybe we can mod it. I mean, we gotta wait. We have all this time before the game comes out. What's weird though is how do you hurt him though? Because we have all of this, the status bars here are down. Did we not feed him? Like, how did we damage his eye again? Oh, maybe it's the games. In order to keep his mood up, but you also have to hurt him in the games, and you have to balance it or some way. Like, you lose the game if you're good to him, but you win the game if you're bad to him, but then also you damage him? I don't know. I feel like I'm still theorizing about stuff. The fact that this here is here, I feel like we're supposed to be piecing things together. You always have my best interest in mind, Unmi. That's what I love most about you. What does that mean? You know, it could just be that I'm looking too far into it, and like his wife appears in the game behind him and is like, here, I got you some food. The player gave it to me. And then he like is responding there. But man, I don't know. And this is more Harvey. You could just see him in a different style. This is really cool. It's so detailed. There's so much more depth here. Look at him. He's holding bundles and bundles of money. 99,999. Dude, Harvey is rich, you know? Doesn't look, well, actually it does kind of look like it, but he is rich. And then there's this though. This is what seems to be like the result of everything. Harvey being this NPC in this world, he has some sort of, you know, agency to him that he could go to court in his universe, being the game, and he can get some sort of revenge. That's what it seems like, right? So with this next game, I don't think he's actually gonna be like this in the game. I was trying to read through, and I think I read something earlier that he's not gonna be like the what is it, eye patched Harvey in this next game, but I mean, it could potentially be. I don't know, it's still in development, right? But I think there were questions where it says that it was, what is it? He had a good life until he was fired as an investment banker. The stall was his last resort. It also says after the normal ending, the relationship is worse as they don't have any income anymore. So his relationship with his wife is getting worse. We just ruined everything. No matter what we did, we ruined everything. Actually, except for the good ending. And apparently his wife will haunt you in your dreams. So I think that's all the information for now. I mean, basically that there's a new game. The new game is gonna basically be kind of like this virtual pet simulator where you take care of Harvey. We don't know whether or not his wife is playing. Are we his wife playing the game, or is there some alternative? I don't even know. But what I do know is there's gonna be some crazy backstory, and I feel like this game is so just, it's so different. It's so unique. It's nice. Like I said when we were playing it, I was like, it's one of the first games that's like, it wasn't even like a horror game, but it made me feel more like icky than any other game because you're battling your own morality and what you would do, and it makes you feel for just this non-existent character. But ultimately, I'm excited. I feel like it'll be really cool. Again, also, we could potentially mod the game, you know, kind of hold this over before this official game comes out. Think of a cool story that maybe we can add to the game and, like, you know, make some fun with it. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Had a little new news episode. I don't think we found that many secrets, but hey, we found like one here and I think some others there. Trying to piece together a story. But yeah, hopefully I made you smile. That's all I want to do every single day. If you're ever having a bad day, look up your boy dakblake. We can play some games together, talk about some games together, and just have some fun, and hopefully I can make you smile. If you're new, I challenge you to subscribe with the top of your head, with your hair. If you manage to do it, I welcome you to the Dak Pack as we get closer and closer to 4 million subscribers. It is so mind-blowing. Like I always say, I thank God every day that I'm able to do things like this, you know? Just playing random games, looking at random games, modding things, but ultimately, I want to make you smile in every episode. So hopefully I can in that next one. I'll see you there. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, peace out, my dudes.